Good evening, ma'am. Come in, Richard.
Close that door, boy.
Take a seat.
Thank you, ma'am.
Do you want this job? Yes, ma'am.
Now, boy, I'm going to ask you one question, and I want you to tell me the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you steal?
No, ma'am. What's so funny about that? If I were a thief, I would tell anybody.
What do you mean?
No, ma'am, I don't steal.
I don't want no sassy around here.
No, ma'am, I'm not sassy.
All right, be here at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Promising to report the next morning at 6 o'clock, I walked home and pondered on what could possibly have been in the woman's mind to have made her ask me point blank if I stole. Then I recalled hearing that white people looked upon Negroes as a variety of children, and it was only in the light of that her question made any sense. If I had been planning to murder her, I certainly would not have told her, and rationally, she no doubt realized it. Habit had overcome her irrationality and had made her ask me, "Boy, do you steal?" Only an idiot would have answered, "Yes, ma'am, I steal." What would happen now that I would be among white people for hours at a stretch? Yet, would they hit me? Curse me? If they did, I would leave at once. In all my wishing for a job, I had not thought of how I would be treated, and now it loomed important, decisive, sweeping down beneath every other consideration. I would be polite, humble, say yes sir and no sir, yes ma'am and no ma'am, but I would draw a line over which they must not step. Oh, maybe, I'm just thinking up trouble. I told myself, they might like me.
Your breakfast is in the kitchen.
Thank you, ma'am.
You didn't eat.
No, ma'am, I just wasn't hungry.
You'll eat at home?
No, I didn't eat breakfast this morning.
I don't know what's wrong with you niggas nowadays. It's a sin to throw out good molasses like that. I'll put it up for you for later.
Thank you, ma'am.
What grade are you in school?
7th, ma'am.
Then why are you going to school?
I want to be a writer.
Oh, what?
A writer?
For what?
To write stories?
You'll never be a writer. Who on earth put such ideas into your head?
Nobody.
I didn't think anybody ever would.
As I walked around her house to the street, I knew that I would not go back. The woman had assaulted my ego. She had assumed that she knew my place in life and what I felt, what I ought to be, and I resented it with all my heart. Perhaps she was right. Perhaps I would never be a writer, but I did not want her to say so.
Take a seat.
Thank you, ma'am.
Do you want this job?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh
my God, Sam. This is all you, though. This is
I
not
know.
me at all. This is all her.
You didn't eat.
No, ma'am.
You'll eat at home?
No, ma'am. I didn't eat breakfast this morning.
That's not lying.
What the heck do I say? No, ma'am. If I were a thief, I wouldn't tell anybody.
Now, boy, or what do you mean? We just
No, ma'am. I don't steal.
What do I say?
Sam, you need to tell me to close the door.
Close the door, boy!
God.
I was trying to pick this up.
It's happening here.